Dwarfs, hillfolk, dwellers of the deep mine, born of hill and stone, the dwarfs of Hammer are known in their own tongue as the Holmir, one of the oldest races of the known world. They live within the mountains, under the mountains, and in halls carved so deep that daylight becomes a memory. The capital of their cities is known as Auklig, a name which, when translated into common tongue, means simply elk leg. To understand why, we must return to the beginning.
Uskum Barag.
In the Holmir creation lore, their people were born when their goddess slew the celestial elk. From its hide, she stretched the night sky across the heavens. From its antlers, she crafted the great edelwood trees whose roots bind the world together. And from the elk's flesh, she bore the first of the Holmir, Bolgurin the Wide, the father of all the dwarfs. Bolgurin walked the world alone, and in time he pleaded with his goddess for companionship. She answered. From the tallest mountain, she chiselled stone and fire into form and carved him a wife, Molina, the hearth. Together they stood as the first of their kind, but though many moons passed, Molina lay unsown still, no children came, so once more they pleaded. At last, the goddess relented. She took the rolling hills surrounding their keep and reshaped them into kin. Thus were born the Holmir, the Hillmen. And before she returned to the heavens, the goddess gave her children one final gift. From the last remaining part of the celestial elk, the leg, from it she made them a home, stone-bound, unyielding, and eternal. And so Auklig was raised. And thus the Holmir were a people crafted upon Hammer herself. They learned to love their trades. They raised structures as tall as their own mountains and delved deep into the world's bones to uncover veins of ore, forgotten riches, and the unholy creatures that lurk below. They did not turn away, they endured and learned. With their crafts mastered, the Holmir spread across Hammer, not as conquerors but as teachers. They showed the younger races how to forge, how to build, and how to make anything they could imagine. For a long age, the Holmir were the most respected peoples in the world, teachers of many arts, and it was the dwarfs who gave the world its name. Deep within the mountains, they discovered a resource so pure, so rich, that it reshaped civilization itself. They called it Hamorlu. And in time, it only made sense that the land upon which all peoples lived would bear the same name. Thus, the world became Hammer, as it has been known for as long as people or elves can remember. The Holmir have a long and awaited lore telling in my world. I have wanted to make a video about them from way before I even made any channel. I love fantasy dwarfs. They are among, if not my most favourite race that exists in fantasy settings, and I especially love the Warhammer and Tolkienian ones. The ones who are short, stocky, and love nothing more than to mine all day and drink all night. The dwarfs in my world are very much inspired by that. I love my short, grumpy old men and stocky, bearded ladies, and everything that I can bring to the table. The dwarfs of Hammer are great architects and great forge masters, being able to shape most metals into something useful and being able to construct gigantic structures from rock and stone. Thank you to everyone who sat and watched me ramble about short, stocky people and women with beards.
Varak Hol Nor.